The vote was unanimous. Every species in the Galactic Council chamber raised their appendages, pseudopods, or energy matrices in agreement. Humanity was cast out. "You are too violent," declared Chancellor Morvith, his crystalline form refracting the light of 1,000 stars. "Too unpredictable. Too dangerous. The Council has no place for your kind." Admiral Sarah Okonkwo stood alone on the embassy platform, surrounded by the jeers and accusations of 300 species. She didn't flinch. Didn't beg. She simply smiled. "Understood," she said, her voice calm. "Earth withdraws from Council space. Permanently." The Council celebrated their victory. They had contained the human threat before it could spread. They congratulated themselves on their wisdom as Earth's delegation departed through the quantum gates. That was humanity's last official contact with the Council. For 50 years. What the Council didn't understand was that humanity had never needed them. While the Council species had spent millennia in comfortable stagnation, trading the same technologies, following the same rules, humanity had been evolving. Adapting. Building. In the darkness beyond Council space, Earth didn't just survive, it thrived. The first sign came when Council scouts reported an impossible structure, a Dyson sphere around Proxima Centauri, constructed in less than 2 decades. The Council dismissed it as sensor error. Dyson spheres took centuries to build, even for the most advanced species. Then came reports of human colonies on worlds the Council deemed uninhabitable. Acid rain planets, frozen wastelands, radiation-soaked moons, humans lived on them all, their genetic modifications and technological adaptations making the impossible routine. Within 3 decades, humanity had colonized 400 systems. Within 4, 1,000. Their population exploded from 8 billion to nearly 1 trillion, spread across countless worlds, each one uniquely adapted to its environment. But it wasn't just numbers. Humanity had done something no Council species had ever considered: they innovated. AI consciousness integration. Biological-mechanical hybridization. Quantum consciousness networks. Pocket dimension manufacturing. Technologies the Council had banned as too dangerous or philosophically problematic, humanity embraced and perfected. And then came the invitation. Every Council species received it simultaneously, broadcast on frequencies they thought were secret. A simple message, in every known language. The Terran Collective welcomes diplomatic relations with all peaceful species. Embassy coordinates attached. May prosperity find you among the stars. The holographic display showed not a planet, but a structure that dwarfed anything in Council space, a megastation that housed 2 billion beings, ringed by defense platforms that made Council dreadnoughts look like toys. Chancellor Morvith, now ancient and near the end of his life cycle, watched the transmission with what his species expressed as dread. Around the Terran Embassy station, dozens of species he'd never seen before moved in harmony. Species humanity had found, uplifted, and welcomed into their fold. The Terran Collective wasn't just a nation. It was an empire built on everything the Council had rejected: rapid advancement, calculated risk, and the radical belief that any species willing to grow deserved a chance. The final blow came when 70 Council species formally requested to defect to the Terran Collective. They were tired of stagnation, of rules that prevented progress, of a Council that punished ambition. Morvith sent a message to Earth, his pride finally broken: perhaps we were hasty. Would humanity consider rejoining the Council? As equals? The response came from Admiral Okonkwo's granddaughter, now an elderly woman herself, her eyes carrying the weight of humanity's journey. The Council taught us a valuable lesson 50 years ago. We don't need you. We never did. But unlike you, we won't close our doors. Any species tired of Council chains is welcome in Terran space. As for rejoining? She smiled, the same smile her grandmother had worn. The Terran Collective doesn't join empires. We build them. The transmission ended, leaving the council in silence. They had banished humanity to save themselves. Instead, they had created their own extinction.